Afternoon, I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb from the 11 Alive Weather Impact Team. We are tracking this line of showers and storms that are moving through our area. So far, they are behaving. And when I say behaving, I mean they're not severe storms, but there are some storms within this that are still heavy with winds of around 40 miles an hour. And that is pretty blustery with some of these winds. And we have the pockets of heavy rain and also thunder and lightning. You can see this line that's stretching now really not too far off from the Jackson County area near Commerce, stretching along and just south of the I-85 corridor here. It has already moved through Atlanta. It's pushing down pretty much the I-85 corridor there south and west of the city through Coweta County and then just north of the LaGrange area. That is the main part of this system that has the heaviest rain and the storms with it. Now back behind, we do have a couple of lighter showers still lingering there, but for the most part, once this moves through, we're going to start drying out a little bit later on. You can see how this is moving through the Atlanta area right now. Some of those showers right over the airport at this hour. We've got about 58 lightning strikes in the past 15 minutes out of this entire line there inside that red box. So let's take a closer look at some of these. This one has been one of the heavier ones as it was coming out of Hall County there and from the Lake Lanier area. Now pushing over into parts of Jackson County. So you can see here near Commerce. This is just a little bit really between Brazelton and Commerce there with that heaviest rain and thunder and lightning. That stretches down excuse me, into Barrow County near Winder, and then now into the southern parts of Gwinnett County, south of Lawrenceville, near Snellville. That heavier rain has just moved through your area, and then stretching into DeKalb County, heavier cell just to the north of Redan, and then moving on down into the southern parts of DeKalb County. Again, right over the airport, some of those heavier showers, into Clayton County, Fayette County, and the northern parts of Coweta County here through Noonan, again, along that 85 corridor. That's going to continue moving on down to the south of us. And then not much else is going to be moving our way here for the rest of the afternoon hours and the evening. So we just have to get this main band through. That's with the front that we've been talking about. And then behind it, our wind is going to shift and we're going to have the drier air that's going to be moving in. And it's all part of this whole complex system that's a little more active where you see these storms over in Mississippi and then parts of southern Alabama. We just have this part of that cell that's going to keep on moving through and push out of here. In Coweta County right now in Noonan, we had some good showers going in that area a little while ago. Still some rain there, but we're going to see that ending very soon. And then in Decatur, looking out over the horizon there, you can see the bluer sky that's starting to come in east of the city where we had those stronger storms that just moved through there. Here's a live look at Hartsfield Jackson, and it looks like we don't have any delays out there right now. This may be a frozen shot because that plane is not moving, but again, those showers are pushing in over Hartsfield right now. We hold on to this level 1 risk, not for all of us though. Notice how the Storm Prediction Center has updated this. Earlier it was showing a level 1 risk for all of North Georgia, but now that that system is moving down to the south, you're cleared out of that risk area in northwest Georgia. We still have that from Atlanta southward, and they'll be moving that south as well once that line continues to move through. So here is the forecast track for the rest of the day. All right, this is the high resolution rapid refresh model showing that line continuing to push away by 4 o'clock. Most of that is really more down to the south and east than this model is showing us. And then into the late afternoon hours, still some clouds around. The wind will be shifting. And then for the rest of the evening hours, it's not going to be a bad night. We'll still see the clouds trying to break up a little bit during the evening hours. But this is going to usher in that change in the pattern with that northwest and westerly flow pushing in here. Now, yes, this is a cold front, but temperatures behind this aren't going to be colder, but it is going to be ushering in some drier air. So this is what we've been waiting for days to break this pattern of the daily scattered showers and storms that have been developing. It looks like tomorrow we're going to be rain-free. You can see going through the afternoon hours here on Friday. Sunshine breaks through. It'll be looking nice. And then going into Saturday, another nice day out there with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies and also staying rain-free as well. So take a look at those rain chances. They go away Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then Monday and Tuesday, they're just back up to around 20% as we see a little bit more of that humidity starting to build in next week. And maybe with the heating, it could just develop a couple of those isolated showers. And look at this too. Not only is that drier air coming in, meaning that we're not going to see rain, it also means that the humidity levels will be a little bit lower, a little more bearable, still humid, but just not as oppressive as it has been lately. So here's what we're watching with those high temperatures. Even though it's a cold front behind the front, it's going to be getting warmer, and we're talking a lot warmer for the weekend. 93 Saturday, 94 Sunday, mid-90s here from Monday and Tuesday. We'll have another update coming up in less than 30 minutes right here on 11 Alive.